An entrance test of unlike 200 marks. What is the relevance? We'll see in the some questions below. Is conducted for higher study. Unlike 20,000 students, capital N. So, in direct questions we discussed. If final answer is asked in numbers, then probability will be multiplied with 20,000. Remain present in the examination and marks obtained by them follows normal distribution. This chapter. With mean 120 marked as mu and standard deviation 20 marked as sigma. The rules for the result are as such. Students who acquire only less than 40% marks. Now in the beginning I made you like 200 marks test. Do 200 into 40%. 80 marks. So where you underline less than 40% marks, it are 80 above that and are underlined failed. So who will fail? Who gets less than 80 marks? That is the relevance of that 200 marks. Understood it? Same way in the second information. An additional test is to be conducted for the students acquiring marks between 40% and 48%. What is 200? 40% we already did. Right, 80 above that. And 48% is 96. Right, 96. Means who will have to give additional test between 80 and 96 marks? Third, students who acquire marks between 48%, 75%. 48% we did right now 96. Now 275% is 150. Right, 150 above that are called for personal interview. So who will be called for personal interview? Who scored between 96 and 150? Students who acquire marks more than 75%. Just now we discussed that is 150. So those who get more than 150 get direct admission for the higher studies. Alright everyone? Now question asks is find the approximate number of students. So whatever probabilities we get, you to multiply with 20,000. First, who failed? Who failed means less than 80. Second, additional test means 80 to 96. Personal interview means 96 to 150. And direct admission means more than 150. So 4 direct questions. They all are direct questions. Okay. First one. First write down capital N 20,000, mu 120 and sigma 20. Now first question is we will find P of x less than 80. 40% means 80. Okay, at x1 equals to 80, z1 will be x1 minus mu upon sigma. This were the direct questions, do you all remember? So 80 minus 120 upon 20 minus 2 minus 40 divided by 20, that is minus 2. Now can I say P of x less than 80 means P of z less than minus 2. Okay, P of x less than 80 means P of z less than minus 2. That means P minus infinity less than z less than minus 2. All of you remember direct also, na? After the reverse, don't forget the direct ones, okay? Now, if we make the diagram, minus 2 will come on the left side. And between minus infinity to minus 2 is the area what we need. Now this area we would obtain as P of minus infinity less than z less than 0. Shading on one side means difference. P of minus 2 less than z less than 0. Now we know this complete right side, left side is 0.5. And 2 is 4772 from the table. Area from 0 to 2 is 4772. So 0.0228. All are clear with it? Now, write down below that. Therefore, number of students who failed in the test. Therefore, number of students who failed in the test is equal to 0.0228 into 20,000. 456 students. Did everyone understand it? Now, B question. Additional test is between 80 and 96. So this is what we require. P of 80 less than x less than 96. Now here, x1 equals to 80 and x2 equals to 96. So z1, x1 minus mu upon sigma, 80 minus 120 upon 20 minus 2, z2 x2 minus mu upon sigma, 1 96 minus 120 upon 20. Now minus 24 divided by 20 minus 1.2. Understood this, everyone? So now we can say that P 80 less than x less than 96 means in terms of z minus 2 less than z less than minus 1.2. Now in the diagram, minus 2 will come on the left side, minus 1.2 will also come on the left side, and we need between minus 2 and minus 1.2. Now shading on one side means sum or difference? Difference. Difference of which areas? P minus 2 less than z less than 0. From that we'll subtract P minus 1.2 less than z less than 0. Difference of this minus this. Got it, everyone? Now minus 2 we know is 0.4772. From that we do minus. Now if you see in the table 1.2, do you all get 3849? 0.092. Got it, everyone? Thus, the number of students who appeared for additional test is equal to 0.0923 into 20,000.
1846.
Okay, 1,846 students. Now, third one. Between 48 and 75% means between 96 and 150. P of 96 less than x less than 150. Now at x1 equals to 96 and x2 equals to 150. Z1 equals to x1 minus mu upon sigma. 96 minus 120 upon 2 we obtain minus 1.2, and Z2 x2 minus mu upon sigma. 150 minus 120 upon 20, 20. 30 divided by 20, 1.5. Okay. So if x is between 96 and 150, z is between minus 1.2 and 1.5. Okay. Probability that x is between 96 and 150 means z is between minus 1.2 and 5. But everyone, minus 1.2 left side, 1.5 right side, in between minus 1.2 and 1.5. Sum or difference? Sum. Sum of two areas. Which two areas? Minus 1.2 less than z less than 0 plus 0 less than z less than 1 point. Now two areas we need. 1.2 we already know is 0.3849. What is 1.5 in the table? 0.4332.
Yes.
The sum of these two areas. 0.3849 plus 0.4332. 0.81. 81? Understood this, everyone? Thus, number of students who appeared for personal interview is equal to 0.8181 into 20,000.
362.
So 16,362 students. And the last option. Distinction is more than 150 marks, more than 75%. So add on P of x greater than 150 at x1 equals to 150, z1 equals to x1 minus mu upon sigma, 150 minus 120 upon 20, that is 1.5. We already obtained 1.5. So if x is greater than 150 means z is greater than 1.5. Now z greater than 1.5 means till infinity 1.5 less than z less than infinity. 1.5 will come on the right side, and between 1.5 and infinity is the area what we need. One side shading sum or difference? Difference. 0 to infinity we know is 0.5, and 1.5 in the table we know is 4332. So difference of these two areas means P0 less than z less than infinity minus P0 less than z less than 1.5. 0.5 minus 0.4332. 0.0668. All are clear with the four situations? Thus, number of persons, number of students are also persons, who scored distinction is equal to 0.0668 into 20,000, only 1336.